This is Family Time 86. We're talking about gratitude. This is a little step away from our regular cycle of social emotional learning competencies. We'll get back to that next week, but in our school, we've only got 2 days of class this week, just Monday and Tuesday, and then we're off for a little break for Thanksgiving. So I don't want a big activity for my students to do. And I think for our own social emotional health, it is important to practice gratitude. We do something with this every year, even if it doesn't directly tie into, I imagine I could shoehorn it into self-awareness or social awareness, something like that. But I just want to spend a little bit of time being grateful. That's what Thanksgiving is supposed to be about. Sometimes we forget that. But I specifically want all of you considering what you're grateful for, and even the things for which you are grateful that you didn't necessarily want in your life. Because gratitude is a powerful, powerful thing. If we're being grateful, it's near impossible to be angry, to be frustrated, anxious, sad, if we're really letting gratitude wash over us. I think it's such an important thing to practice. I try to do it every day. I try to do it multiple times a day. When I get up in the morning and I do a meditation and priming practice to start the day, part of that is always practicing gratitude. And I just say thank you for the things in my life. I try to do that again when I go to bed at night. No matter how tired I might be, no matter how frustrating the day might be, I try to take some time to end the day on gratitude, to focus on the things I have in my life. And something I always try to say thank you for, that I always try to be grateful for, are things that I wouldn't have sought out. Things like challenges and hardships. I always try to say thank you for those things because those things usually teach me the most. I get the most out of having to push through those struggles. So I'm grateful for them. The other thing that does is it takes the power away from those challenges and it gives it back to us. It's hard to do when we're in the middle of a challenging situation. When I experienced a lot of my health problems, really from the time I was about 28 to 32 years old, I had a long stretch of health problems and surgeries and things like that. There were times, especially early on, that I felt pretty sorry for myself. And I kind of went through the process of, why me? But I realized that I needed to flip the script on that I couldn't sit and wallow, that was not doing me any good. So I tried to be first grateful for the things I still had in my life. Even when I didn't feel like I had my physical health, I was grateful for the abilities I still had, for the opportunities I still had. I was grateful to live in a place and have a job that allowed me to get great medical care. I was grateful for my family, for my friends. In a lot of ways, it helped me be more grateful for the important things in my life. It helped strip away all the nonsense, all the extra things we sometimes spend so much time worrying about. Those things that are so superficial. It helped me zero in on what was really important and meaningful, on the things that gave me a sense of purpose. Then I could start even being grateful for those challenges. Not just grateful for the positive things I still had, but being grateful for the hardships themselves. Where I could say, okay, this thing, even though it's difficult, even though I wouldn't seek it out, even though I might want this to end, I am grateful for what it has given me. Those difficult situations gave me an opportunity to develop a lot of perspective, to develop a lot of inner strength and focus. I'm very grateful for that. That's what I want all of us doing this week. Is try to think about where we can really be grateful. Yes, for the good fortune we have, for the good things in our lives. But if we can start to be grateful for even the things that might seem negative, that are difficult, then we can change everything. Then we become so empowered because we're not avoiding the hardships, we're embracing them. We start to see them as opportunities to learn and grow and take steps down the path toward who we want to be and what we want to do. So be grateful for this week. Be grateful for all of the good things and for the difficult things that will lead us to where we want to go. Much love.